More than 2,100 people are now confirmed dead and more than 1,400 critically injured. The UN is estimating 300,000 people have been affected by the quake.
An aftershock has hit the region, further rattling traumatised survivors, many of whom are sleeping on the streets after the magnitude 6.8 quake struck on Friday. Soldiers and aid workers are racing to reach ruined mountain villages, while other nations are sending emergency personnel. Alison Horn reports from Morocco.
I'm in the village of Moulay Ibrahim. You can see some of the enormous damage that's been inflicted on this village from this mega earthquake. It's about 45 kilometres south of Marrakesh, where I am, and this area has sustained enormous damage. Just behind me is a tourist hotel, and we've just spoken with the owner of the hotel, who says he knows at least 3 people are still trapped inside. He unfortunately suspects they are no longer alive, but at the moment he can't even get access into the hotel, which is sort of behind this building you see behind me, to see whether or not they are alive.
3 people. They are still missing and we haven't been able to get them out.
We have seen a few rescue crews, just a small handful, but all they have is their bare hands and maybe a few hand tools. So any sort of a recovery operation is incredibly difficult. For people here, it's not just the buildings that have already collapsed, it's now what happens to them and their families. We have seen people building makeshift shelters on the side of the road using bamboo and tarpaulin. They have lost their homes, which have been destroyed, and they have very little left.
We are waiting for help from the gods, not from humans, because we haven't got any help.
They have no running water, no electricity, no access to food or sanitation, and so there's a real risk of a major humanitarian crisis unfolding here. Although many people have now left this village temporarily, there are still some that have stayed behind, trying to search for loved ones who they suspect may still be buried under rubble like this, giant slabs of concrete, twisted bits of metal, all that remain of their homes. You can feel this massive weight of grief and shock from an earthquake they never expected.